Sir, when you first heard that this was going to happen, that this ceremony, the chair dedication, what went through your mind?
I didn't really know what they were talking about. A chair?
Yeah.
But Amy explained to me that some of the other universities had done similar things and that they wanted to do that here. And as I said in my interview here, the university has been tremendously supportive of our military and everything, and they still are today.
Right.
A lot of military, ex-military students in here going to school and everything. So that's all important. All of that just supports our military heritage. You know, the Scroll of Honor right across the street over here, Memorial Stadium here itself. You know, all those are tributes to the Clemson student and the sacrifices that many of them made, some of them being the ultimate sacrifice, and of course the Scroll of Honor was for them, but just a regular veteran, you know, the ground pounder that trudged through the swamps and the mud and everything and came home after 3 or 4 years in the military. They were important too, very important. So, you know, we try to recognize all veterans.
Somebody who spent over 1,000 days in captivity, is there a special appreciation, even on a rainy day like this, of having the opportunity to be home and still see things like this?
Oh yeah, it was. That was something always in my mind, you know, that this won't go on forever. I didn't think. I was hoping. And quite frankly, I can be forever indebted to President Nixon because in October of '72, Dr. Kissinger initialed an agreement with the North Vietnamese negotiator to end the war. And in that was they would return all the American prisoners when the coalition government was in effect. Appropriations had been made to fix all the damages that the U.S. had caused, et cetera, you know, things that probably would still be going on today. And the caveat on that was that they would hold 200 American pilots until all that was done. Well, thank goodness President Nixon read that and said, we're not going to do that. And my wife happened to be in Washington working with Strom Thurmond on some legislation and everything. And she and Beverly Mims from Charleston were called up to the Oval Office, and President Nixon asked them what they thought about bombing Hanoi with B-52s. Of course, he said, we think we know where all of the POW camps are, and we'll do everything we can to avoid them. But keep in mind, they're dropping those bombs from 40,000 feet.
Can't see.
They're being shot at with surface-to-air missiles and anti-aircraft fire. So, inadvertently, your husband may be in severe danger. What do you think? And they both said, our husbands, I'm sure, would support it, go for it. And that was a pivotal thing that President Nixon did to even bother to ask some of the wives, what do you think about this? And as a result of that, those B-52 bombings, that's what ended the war. No question on that. You know, when they started bombing Hanoi, all of a sudden the leaders that be up there got thinking, you know, same thing I said before. They're dropping from 40,000 feet. They're being shot at. They're trying to hit the strategic targets, but they may hit my house. and so that, I think that woke up the people that made the decisions up there. That okay, they're coming at us now with their awesome power. Whereas before we've been sort of toying with them with bombing them. So that was real important. And my wife and I enjoyed knowing the Nixons all the way to their death.
One final question I have to ask you after all that time away. What was it like to walk back on this campus for the first time?
It wasn't drastically changed, not near as much as it is now. Sure. You know, and everything. It brought back memories. I had a lot of fun here at Clemson. Don't get me wrong. I was a student second. Fun was most important, I think, and I participated in a lot of things, the sports and everything else, and a lot of the organizations and all that made me, I guess, who I am, you know, who I was.
Perfect. Thank you.